through the technology acquired with Tradovate, the web platform, mobile platform, as well as all the cloud infrastructure, the middleware technology, has really transformed internally. We like to think that we are NinjaTrader 2.0 now. And when we think about all of the change coming in retail and product innovation and kind of the change in the consumer, it was incredibly important to us to have products that met consumers where they wanted to be. Historically, we've been known as a leading desktop application. And while we still serve an incredibly active trader community with our flagship product, we're finding a new audience who wants web and mobile technology. When you think about this consumer showing up at retail's door and making like frictionless experiences and frictionless account opening, Tradovate unlocked our ability to do all of that. The new look of NinjaTrader is really part of a brand new brand expression that's meant to differentiate ourselves from our historical kind of desktop-only application past to the leading direct-to-consumer retail FCM that we are today. In terms of what else we launched to our trading community, all of our customers, and we're at a little over 850,000 users on the platform today. All of those customers now have access to trading interfaces they didn't have access to 2 weeks ago. So we're using the same credentials, using the same account, or even through their demo and simulation and kind of training experiences, they now can access different technologies. So we think it just kind of rounds out the experience, right? When you think about where a hyperactive futures trader or retail trader was 15 years ago, power of the desktops, 6 monitors, etc. You're finding customers now who want something simple and they want to just go to the web. And that is something that we released very recently with the new brand expression, something we worked very hard on through the Tradovate integration and we're very proud of. So what served NinjaTrader very well is staying focused on 2 things, focused on retail and focused on futures. When we think about the competitive landscape, on one side of the goalpost, you have these kind of really large mass fintechs and incumbents, and some don't offer futures. And those that do offer futures maybe do it a little bit as an afterthought. There's not anybody kind of as boutique and direct as we are. And on the other side of the goalpost, you may have kind of more entrenched legacy Chicago FCMs, and we don't necessarily feel like they're focused on retail or kind of advanced technology. They're doing so what's really served them well and their customers for a long time. We feel like it's a very different consumer base. So we think at NinjaTrader, we're kind of leading the charge in retail futures through advanced technology, underpinned through a couple different acquisitions we've successfully integrated over the last couple of years. Today, we feel like we are leading the charge, and others are, in some respect, trying to emulate what we've been doing. We've seen tremendous growth in retail. We absolutely expect that growth to continue. And I think what's important here is it's not just what NinjaTrader is doing relative to introducing, let's say, more modern technology that is kind of maybe table stakes in the equities world, but maybe a little bit newer to retail futures. What we're seeing in the exchange side is innovation. And what's important is kind of meeting this adjacent consumer, someone who might be futures curious, someone who's trading other asset classes. And you're even seeing people coming in from like the gambling world, like the sports betting world. So people are showing up and there's not a lot of products at the exchange side that speak to them, right? Some of these products, especially if you go back a long time before microization, the products were just far too big and there wasn't really much of a retail appetite. What we're seeing now is institutional support at the exchange level, whether it's CME, MyX, Kalshi, all these other exchanges, they're building really cool products and there's this appetite to serve a consumer who was previously underserved. So what NinjaTrader's goal to do as a leading direct-to-consumer FCM is to deliver all the technology and brokerage experiences and then marry that with experiences and products coming from the exchanges. A good example most recently was the CME's event contract launch, which we were an anchor partner for. We see that as an early step and something that over the next couple of years is going to facilitate a broad widening of the addressable market and those who want to trade retail futures. NinjaTrader feels we're best positioned with our partnerships with those exchanges to help deliver on product innovation and then also bring that technology and brokerage experience together all in one spot so that we can, like I said, serve that broadening audience. NinjaTrader was founded almost 20 years ago as a desktop-only, downloadable, connect to multiple different brokerage technologies, different ISVs, the TTs, the CQGs, back then the PAT systems, right? And that was what we were known for. And it's important that the world knows that NinjaTrader 2.0 is not that anymore. The acquisitions underpinned our ability to do that. So what we did First, through the acquisition of an FCM, which helped us kind of control the customer experience, in-source a lot of different things that were outsourced to other FCM partners in the past, and create a better experience for customers. That was the FCM acquisition of Transact. And then the acquisition of Tradovate brought the web, mobile, and cloud middleware technology that just truly transforms NinjaTrader for what we were kind of known for and extremely successful at as a leading desktop application to the leading direct-to-consumer retail FCM. The biggest thing that we're going to think about this year, aside from kind of building on NinjaTrader 2.0, which again, as we discussed, was released just 2 weeks ago, building on that, we think there's a tremendous opportunity internationally, so we're making some investments there, confidentially, more to talk about in the future interview. And additionally, really focusing on exchange product. I think that's our focus this year. As consumers are showing up at our doorstep, we want to meet them with these products, and we're very laser focused on partnering with exchanges. So there's going to be a lot more exchange innovation in 2023 and beyond. That's where we're focused.